What's going on, guys? So today I picked up a new little toy. Got the Karcher 2000 psi, 1.3 gallon per minute. This is an electric pressure washer. I'm trying to get almost my tools and things to kind of get away from any sort of gas powered. I like to get, majority of my system is now cordless. I use all DeWalt tools and Festool brand, but hopefully this isn't gonna I'm not gonna have to deal with the loudness of a gas powered pressure washer. I'm gonna test it today, see if it has the same type of capabilities that I'm gonna wash my truck. It's not horribly dirty, but we'll see how it runs. Alright, so get the box open, manual, through this box, packing. So there's the actual unit itself. So in the other box there was 2 wheels and then the rest, the actual spray gun for it. This obviously just goes together. There's an O-ring on here which makes it seal correctly. Put it on. Feels pretty solid. It's not a whole lot of movement in there. Slot here. Cotter pin. That's pretty much it regarding the setup. Alright, so here, once you get it all broken down, you can put it has a location for your turbo nozzle, which spins and breaks down through heavy debris, and then you have a 15 degree and a 40 degree and obviously your soap. So this one is for like general purpose cleaning. It's not going to really be super aggressive. 15 degree is going to be more aggressive, and this is obviously your highest aggressive. It has a rotational spray, and then it comes with another attachment for connecting your hose, which has a filter on there, and then it has 2 ports for the different types of detergents. So you can fill this one, and then you have a section to where you can switch to that tank, and then you have a number 2 to select this tank. So if you have different types of detergents in here, I just picked up some of the Karcher vehicle wash. Obviously you can put a heavy degreaser in here and then have like a vehicle wash to clean it after the fact, and then obviously your on off here. pretty self-explanatory, so we'll get it going, see how it's gonna work. See how it spins around in a circular motion, so it's not like a fan, it's more of a circular circular spray. I mean, if you can, you know, you can hear my voice over the actual unit itself. It's fairly quiet compared to you know, a gas powered, and you know, you don't have to worry about the smell or bother your neighbors. And you know, as soon as you stop the trigger, it just gets quiet again. So you know, I do like that about it. It you know, it's definitely not as, I would say, as powerful as, you know, a gas powered one, but for this type of usage, it's doing a really good job actually. You know, I kind of put my hand in front of it to just kind of test to see, and it's definitely, you know, it would hurt your hand if you held it there for more than half a second. All right, so we'll do a quick before and after. I'm not gonna do any soap. I'm just gonna use just the turbo head and see what the difference, if you know, with no scrubbing, no soap, nothing, just the unit itself. All right, so I mean, this is after, just no soap, nothing, just trying to pressure wash it. And there's obviously still crud on there, but you know, it got a majority of it off without any soap. So let's try the soap. It's not real so that's a bit disappointing. It's not all that sudsy on there. It really doesn't make a whole lot of foam at all. It just kind of barely makes a little bit of a foam. It's not something that you could spray on and even really want to, you know, take a rag to and scrub down. I think I'm gonna have to actually get a bucket and maybe pour some soap in there and mix it up to get enough, you know, sud on there to actually get enough cleaning agents on the truck. But I mean, I guess if you pressure wash and your truck wasn't that all dirty and you just sprayed that on, it probably would help with a wax coating and shine it up a bit. Not really for a really dirty truck or a really dirty vehicle. So all in all, I mean, it's a pretty decent machine. It does a pretty good job. It's not gonna be you know, stripping off every particle of dirt off your truck or, you know, your paint, which you don't really want it to. You know, you kind of want to knock off the high stuff and get rid of most of it, and then you're gonna come back and you know, wash it by hand. And what it does when you do go to, you know, rinse it off, it doesn't leave as much water. I feel like it doesn't leave as much water on the actual vehicle, you know, when you go to dry it. So that's a plus, but I mean, that's with all pressure washers. So here we go. You know, I disassembled it, so I took this, you know, the end off of it. That just has a little spot here for the tip. And then what's really cool about this machine is it has an actual reel for the pressure hose to roll up on, which makes it, you know, cleaning up really nice. Instead of you have to, you know, you can run it all around here. And you know, for the extension cord, there's this portion up here. I just rolled it up and I stuck it in this port here. But you know, you can utilize this and then use this for, you know, your extra soap or whatever you want, and then you just press this button. And you know, if you didn't have this stuff in here, you can just push this and then this whole handle collapses down. I mean, truck came out really clean. You know, it didn't totally I had to put some actual really heavy duty degreaser to get most of that off, and then hand scrub it really well. But you know, does a pretty good job. You know, the only thing that kind of pushes you away from using an electric, you know, at least one with the cord, is that you have to have that additional power cord. But you know, you're connected to the house anyways with a hose, so if you kind of just spend a little time, maybe put a couple zip ties and zip tie the, you know, the cord to the hose, and then as you go and detach the hose from one portion of the house, if you're doing a big job or something, the cord on it is really long, so if you did attach an extension cord, you could just wire them together, and then it'd be really clean moving it around. It'd be the same as if you were using just a standard, you know, gas powered one, if you had, you know, an electrical outlet capable somewhere. So I mean, pretty cool. I mean, you know, if you're trying to get away from using gas and having to service your, you know, pressure washer regarding, you know, you have a carb and all that other stuff on it, this is going to last for a long time without having any sort of maintenance. So let me know what you guys think. All right, thanks.